All right, so here he is, one of the better offensive takedown guys we have in the UFC, DC, and if anyone is well-equipped to speak to this, it is you. The opponent knows what's coming. At least to this point in the UFC, no one's been able to stop him.
He just has to keep him away, because the moment this guy gets close enough to either grab a leg or make body contact, now you're in trouble. He has a knowledge and an understanding of position from a lifetime of just all grappling, judo, wrestling, sambo. He does it all, and he has just so many ways to get you to the floor. This guy once told you that if he can get your leg, he's going to finish. Because he's going to give you so many things to think about, you will not be able to process and keep up with him, and eventually you're on the mat. It's unbelievable to watch him apply that knowledge to the mixed martial arts.
And as the wrestlers say, this is not a guy you want anywhere near your bracket.
No, you don't want him in the bracket.
So Israel Adesanya obviously was mashing through the middleweight division until his rival Alex Pereira showed up. But as he gets back on the proving ground here tonight, DC, most people believe on any given Saturday night, this is still the best middleweight in the world.
Well, he's proven it time and time again. He has been the man for so long, it would seem hard for him not to operate in that space. But because he believes in himself, because he recognizes who he is, he takes wins and losses as good as anyone I've ever seen. But when it comes down to the X's and the O's, the guy in his fight ability, Israel Adesanya is as good as they come. A phenomenal kickboxer in much improved wrestling that allows for him to stay upright and make guys fight him when he needs them to.
Really seems as though he is getting closer to that mixed martial arts prime, to your point, in terms of putting all the skills together. Israel Adesanya, the last Stylebender, back in the octagon here tonight. And now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Monster. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Israel, the last Stylebender, Adesanya.
Herb Dean, referee for this one. All right, always interesting to see the early portions of an Israel Adesanya fight. You know how electric a striker this is. You know how proud New Zealand is to have him as a Kiwi in the UFC. But a lot of fighters are going to try to take him down and punish him on the ground. Not a lot of fighters are going to have success with that. Let's see how the opposition chooses to attack Adesanya here tonight. What a wild start to this fight, unless, of course, you like defense.
What a great fight so far. These guys are laying it all out on the line.
He's having his way with him here.
Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Adesanya. And now he's got the back.
This is where he wants to be.
Making all these shots count. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Nice crack there. beautiful land there by Adesanya. You hear this crowd just eating out of his hand, oohing and on every time he advances.
I mean, he just captures your imagination. Walk out to the entrance when he's in the octagon, the fighting style. He just kind of has that thing that makes you want to stop and stare at Israel Adesanya.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
And now some separation.
Oh, how good is that jab by Adesanya? Takedown attempt starting to pile up. We cross the midpoint in round one. All right, so a good job by him here. He continues to block these shots. Seems to see them coming a mile away.
He sees them coming a mile away, and he's blocking, he's rolling, he's slipping. He's doing a great job.
Just out of range with that kick attempt. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Strong inside leg kick. Some separation. Oh, he lands the overhand counter up top there, DC. And again, we've talked a lot about the reach advantage. Certainly helped him get into striking range there. Nice uppercut. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position.
Good takedown defense by Israel.
All right, now a little separation between the two fighters. 2 minutes. Oh, he's unable to find the target with that uppercut.
What a beautiful high kick that landed there.
Well, he is at his kickboxing best tonight. Another nice, good series of kicks by him there. Oh! Huge right hand! Gets back to his feet. Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish.
He rocked him, he hurt him bad.
Oh!
This is such a crazy fight. The reach advantage has proven so beneficial. Another punch land.
All right, late in the round now, it has been all Israel Adesanya. He's landed a lot of power shots, not necessarily forcing the finish.
It's the way that he can land wherever he decides he wants to, with his legs, with his hands, with his elbows. It all comes back to the striking of the last Stylebender. Tonight, he is putting on a masterful performance.
So we call on the fight stats here. These numbers are unofficial, but 52 total strikes have now landed for the last Stylebender, Israel Adesanya. Oh, and a cut has just opened up on his forehead. We'll keep an eye on it. Oh, I guess the takedown late in the round here, DC, that could be pretty useful when it comes to the scorecards, potentially.
Very useful when it comes to the scorecards, but also a testament to his conditioning and his cardio to still be doing takedown attempts at the end of rounds instead of when he's fresh. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to drive and move his opponent to find openings to land that free hand.
Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position. Round two next. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. You see the cut just above the eye from that round. So the cut man's got to get in here, close that thing up. You don't want it becoming an issue here into this next round. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous fight.
Yes, it wasn't a bar fight. It wasn't two guys throwing a kick and sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, man, this is hard to watch. Volume uppercuts in the clinch, and all of them serving to snap that head down.
Notice how he's grabbing on the head, throwing uppercut after uppercut, It's beautiful. I love this type of fight style.
Oh, gotta be careful taking too many of those leg kicks.
Oh, nice level change.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
Knee on belly. He's weighing it down, ground and pound. If he doesn't move on the bottom, he's gonna get finished.
Looks like the referee could step in here. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands, every punch lands. He has just outclassed this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early.
Oh, he's stepping over the head here.
This is tight.
Arm still not out of harm's way yet.
Look at all the pressure on the arm.
You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm, was able to withstand the fire. Now he finds himself out and safe.
Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
Lands with the ground and pound here. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Israel Adesanya's pass is denied. Pretty good work with the strike there from bottom position. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Just over 2 minutes now to go in round two. Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Nice strike from bottom position.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Adesanya. All right, so you gotta be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet.
They may be tired, but that tiredness, fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grappling exchange between two phenomenal grapplers.
Always busy here in the clinch, lands a nice punch there. Well, he has stayed busy and he is
taking for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Adesanya. Well, he grounded him and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Final seconds here of round two. Adesanya's now dealing with a cheek cut.
Good round.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good. And that is
That is partly because his opponent is not defending.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway.
Nice.
Perfect execution on that team. Nice job raising the guard to block the strike, and now counters with a straight punch. So that's a beautiful sequence out of the longer fighter. Oh, tags him with the overhook. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Nice job on defense to block that punch, champ.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Oh, nice kick. Well, the most significant stat in this fight, and you can see it right there in plain sight, bottom of your screen, the body strikes. His opponent has had absolutely no answer. He hasn't lowered his guard with the elbow whatsoever, and I'm not sure how many strikes to the body he can take before he ends up crippling here. We'll see. Israel Adesanya's eye now closing up. And how much more can he take? And really starting to make these shots count. Adesanya's in half guard.
He's in the mount.
Oh, great ground strike there, and now blood is a factor. So there it is, DC, the fighter with the longer reach, able to counter flush with a straight punch. Well, that combination's going to test his chin. Nicely done. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3.
Big double leg, double change.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Adesanya's right torso starting to bruise pretty good here.
In the half guard. Getting them out here.
All working hard to get back up again, and he's there. Misses again with a right punch. Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cutman's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cutmen in the business, and they are going to lead him right now because this cut is getting worse.
Oh! This could be it. Oh, you land island. Is that what you're doing? Back to his feet. 1 minute now to go in the third. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Adesanya's right back to the full mount. Nicely done. 10 seconds to go in the round. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books.
Stop!
All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the fourth round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, and he countered him there with a beautiful straight right hand.
What a...
Back to the feet. Oh, and there's a takedown attempt. Not a great entry there, DC.
Not a great entry.
I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 36 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Israel, the last Stylebender, Adesanya.
All right, so the clean knockout for Israel Adesanya tonight. The last Stylebender, not forcing the issue as usual, but it is a pretty...